All right, guys, today we're going to be doing a quick video. I've been wanting to do this for so long, but I've never had the opportunity to do it. And also, I just want to eat up the content as soon as I get it, as soon as I see it. But Jolly Olive, Jomboy Media, they do a segment on their YouTube channel called Ref Guess. Basically, you are shown somebody, specifically a baseball player's baseball reference page. Typically, each one of the players, when they guess 3 per episode, there's a theme involved. And specifically, the one that they just released less than 15 minutes ago is apparently in relation to top 10 draft picks. So these players that they're going to be listing are top 10 draft picks. I have not seen the video yet. I'll flash over to my YouTube channel or my YouTube homepage in a second here to see that it showed up as a recommended video. I haven't watched it. There's no red bar going across the screen. The rest of them I had seen, and I nail almost all of them. I missed, I think, one on the Yankees and one of the postseason ones, and I can't remember the rest. But I wanted to do it, get my pure, raw, instant, unseen reaction so I could prove to the people watching this channel and just to myself that my baseball knowledge is right up with the John Boy people. And maybe the John Boy people see it, maybe they come across it, and maybe they go, hey, this guy is the man. We got to get him on our team. Either way, straight over to our YouTube page, right? This whole video is going to be entirely unedited, all right? So I apologize for the crudeness or the straight to the point, is because I wanted to prove to you guys that this isn't edited. I'm not going to go and look up a guy's baseball reference page. I'm not going to cheat. Pretty much impossible to prove that I guess I'm not cheating. But in the case of this here is your ref guess. Guess the player. This is a background music thing that I've seen. It's got the red line on it. I've seen a lot of these other videos. It's a lot of baseball ones, and I don't honestly watch a ton of YouTube videos on the Phenomenal Fan YouTube channel to begin with. But if I had seen the video, for those of you guys who know, let's see if I can find something that maybe goes down here that I've seen. I guess there isn't one. But the point is, typically there's a red bar that goes about halfway across the screen or to the point you watch the video at. So we're going to click on it directly. We're going to go straight into it, and we're going to watch it. All right? Straight to the point.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of...
And Jolly Olive, by the way, absolute legend. One of the best. And we're going to try to go full screen with this bad boy, too. See what we can do with these baseball references pages.
Yes, the first one of the new year. Happy
Okay.
2023.
Jolly, you're the
Today,
man.
We got some new competitors, which is very exciting, and a fun theme. Guys who were drafted in the first 10 picks of an MLB draft. Guys, if you've been enjoying Ref Guess, make sure you subscribe to the JM
Yes,
Baseball
subscribe to their channel,
Help us
guys.
reach 100K.
In fact, I don't even think I'm subscribed. Wow, that's bad. Subscribe.
On this channel, we'd really appreciate it, as well as dropping a like and leaving a comment letting us know how you did. But without further ado, let's see how the players did.
And I'm gonna pause. Let's just be clear here, because, and I'm not even looking at it yet, but these guys get, I don't know how much time it is that they get, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run a 3-minute timer on my phone on full volume so that you guys can basically, I can hold myself honest. And if I can try to get it before that, actually, let's do 3 minutes for the sake of the video and for the sake of everything else. We're going to do 3 minutes. I'm going to run it with full volume, and you guys are going to hear it. As soon as the alarm goes off, I'm going to run out of time, and I don't get it. All right? So here we go.
Gentle flip.
All right. So Dalton is underneath my face, by the way, but the timer has started. Top 10 draft picks. Immediately off the bat here. Okay, let's look at it. Gold Glover, All-Star, MVP 18. And by the way, there's a few things that really help out here. Okay, number one, this area on the right side will tell you the position that these guys are going to play on. Number one. Number two, the teams, right? The awards, all of those things. And I can tell you straight away, as our timer sits here at 2 minutes and 20 seconds, this is Nick Markakis. We're going to continue to watch the video, but Nick Markakis played right field for the Baltimore Orioles for, it looks like, almost a century. Then he went to Atlanta, got his first All-Star appearance in 2018, had a really good year, was known for his glove, was never really known particularly for the bat, besides the fact that he could get some base hits. But this is Nick Markakis, and I was able to pull that off pretty quickly.
First one on video, so here we go. Nice and delicate.
Reset the timer, by the way. Reset the timer.
I'm not going to look at your dumb face. Here's easy.
Let me
Easy's
slide
all
this over
me.
here
Bada bang.
so that we can give these guys some
Okay,
credit.
easy now.
And this is
Right,
completely
here we
unedited,
go.
by the way.
Easy peasy.
What are these guys' thought
Okay,
process here?
first one.
Baltimore and Atlanta outfielder.
Rookie of the year, 6th in 2006 at 22 years old.
Let's see what these guys, how these guys get to the thought process.
All right, so he
right?
just got out of baseball in 2020, the COVID year.
Man, in 2006, I finished 6th in Rookie of the Year.
Baltimore. and
Because
Atlanta.
I'm just curious what these guys are working with. You know what I mean? I want to see what these guys are offering, how they get to the conclusions. And that's part of the content itself when I watch these RefCast videos that actually entertains me maybe the most, is that these guys like go with a certain thought process. And I mean, sounds like it's pretty similar to what I did. Position, team, awards.
A Gold Glover, a Silver Slugger.
Let's skip ahead here a little bit.
Then went to
Nick Markakis.
Like
for
Markakis.
the Baltimore Orioles and then went to the Atlanta Braves. Is this the Greek god of walks, Markakis?
That is correct. Wow. Nice quick one for you.
Nice. I did it. Let's go. All right.
Good,
Can't
good.
embarrass myself
Let's go.
now. Now we're good.
Let's go. Ding, 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 ding. Add myself in there at the bottom. Round 2. All right, hold on. Timer starting now. Paused. So I can take a look at it. Timer's at 2 minutes, 55 seconds. Top 10 draft picks. Position, important to see over here. 5, a little bit of pinch hitting, first base. So a third baseman and a first baseman in 2013 for the Pittsburgh Pirates. 36 home runs. This is Pedro Alvarez. Straight away, straight to the point. Again, took me less than 30 seconds, baby. Let's go. Pedro Alvarez. I just know this because, again, guys, third base, first base, played in Pittsburgh, played in Baltimore. I don't know how, like, it's hard to exactly quantify, like, how did you get to that point. I do remember the guy was very closely associated with the 3 true outcomes, right? And 2013 is an absolutely perfect example of that. 36 homers, 186 punch-outs, 233 batting average. But he was an all-star and apparently a Silver Slugger because somehow there was no third baseman in the National League that hit better than that, even though Nolan Arenado existed. That's neither here nor there. And then I know he went to Baltimore at the end of his career. So some of the names that come up and you think about sluggers and Pittsburgh and everything else, when you go through your head and you think about Pittsburgh Pirates, right? You think about guys who had 36 home runs, especially in that early 2010s. Some of the names I went through straight away, like Andrew McCutchen, Russell Martin, like some weird kind of guys. And I know they made the playoffs a couple times, you know, in that little stretch of years. Thinking about big contributors, and Pedro Alvarez just popped straight into my head. Vanderbilt guy, really solid left-handed hitter for a long time. Went to Baltimore. Was pretty good with Baltimore for the 1 year, and then I don't know if he got injured or what ended up happening, but
9 years, but
yeah.
9 years is not a
Let's
short
see if we
amount
can
of time.
fast forward here.
Homers in 2013. The names are becoming the tough part of this.
I remember because I was like, oh, he's going to be good for this team. And then he got DFA'd, and I was like, why? And then I looked at his numbers, and I was like, oh, he sucked for the last couple.
Okay, fast forward.
I'm gonna go with Pedro Alvarez.
Pedro
I
Alvarez.
didn't get that.
Jimmy didn't get it?
Horrible.
Oh. I don't think of Pedro Alvarez.
Really?
Not
Wow,
upset.
Jimmy.
Yes.
He's not upset he didn't get it. What? Is he wearing a Miami Marlins hat? That's funny. Anyways, wow, couple guys getting eliminated here. Still alive. I'm still alive, and I'm telling you guys, I don't know what else to say other than I truly and honestly am doing this straightforward as much as I can. I'm really not. In fact, what I could even do here is show you the timer app on my phone. Go through here.
That's a hard medium. All right, nice and gentle. Third time's a charm. Here we go.
Here we go. Round 3 is hard, and he has long hair. Okay, that's a hint. I mean, it's a part of it. Unless these guys don't have that. Either way, starting the timer, 3 minutes. Okay, top 10 draft picks. Pitcher, Cincinnati. Wow. This is going to be really interesting. Okay, actually, I don't. This is already struggling. I'm sitting here. My phone's at 243, 242. I'm going to hold this up so you guys know that I'm not cheating using my phone either. Cincinnati, National League. Game started. It looks like he's a starter. Okay, see, I already got this one too. Cincinnati, then he goes to St. Louis for a couple years, Seattle, and now Arizona. Well, okay, hold on. My first guess, my first thought here is Mike Leake. Okay, that's my first guess and my first thought. I don't know. I know he was on Cincinnati for a few years. I know he's on Cincinnati for a long time, actually. Then the Giants. So the Giants one's throwing me off a little bit because I don't know if he was actually on the Giants. Sure you guys can see that. A minute 55 left. St. Louis. I know he was on Seattle. I know he was on Arizona very recently. The thing that's also throwing me off here is that this is cutting off, if you can see at the very bottom, at 2019. There's nothing behind my head. It's just his career totals of 10 years. So I feel like Mike Leake played in the big leagues like last year, which would have been 2022. 2019, Arizona, Cincinnati had a couple of good years, didn't really get any accolades except for 2019 winning a Gold Glove as a pitcher, which always cracks me up because that doesn't mean anything. I think the play here is Mike Leake, and that's what I'm going to lock in as my final answer here with about a minute left on the timer. Mike Leake. That's my lock-in final answer, and I want to hear the thought process of some of these guys.
You know, my least favorite thing is pitchers. Starting pitcher. I love starting pitchers, and I hate relief pitchers.
Oh no, a former Snake. So here's my thing. For those who don't know, I am a Diamondbacks fan, and so this is gonna bother me.
God, dude, you know what drives me nuts? Whenever I look at one of these, I instantly have a picture jump into my head, and I can't shake it.
Cincinnati starting pitcher.
I think it's Mike Leake. I think it's Mike Leake.
For the rotations I knew better, like your Bronson Arroyo, Aaron Harang.
Oh, boy, Bronson. No, Bronson Arroyo didn't play past.
Came up with Cincinnati.
He didn't play for St. Louis either.
Not much in the award.
It's Mike Leake. It has to be Mike Leake, right?
Year in the league.
Neither of these are guesses, but this reminds me of like a Wandy Rodriguez, Wade Miley type, and I'm throwing my guy Wade out there.
The Gold Glove.
It's not Wade Miley. Wade Miley never played for the Giants.
He had some solid years.
Bronson Arroyo never played for the Giants. I think it's Mike Leake. It's not Cueto.
First of all, easy.
Yeah, that would have been easy. And Cueto never pitched for the D-backs or the Mariners.
See me right now. I am shaking. I'm terrified of not getting a Diamondback right.
My headphones came unplugged. I'm going to let it play.
I was young, man. Getting rocked, but fielding my position. Now I
Headphones
have
are back
two
in.
names stuck in my head that I'm both are pretty sure I'm wrong about.
Yates innings. 105 and 98. Definition of league average.
I'm going to go with Matt Latos.
Reds. Anthony DeSclafani.
Latos?
But I'm going to go with it.
Oh,
DeSclafani?
I think I got it. I do think I got it. I got my guess. I'm locking it in.
It might be Latos.
Mike Leake.
It is Mike Leake.
I don't know who it is.
Mike Leake. Let's go, baby.
Correct answer for this one was Mike Leake.
Yes. All right. I got all three of them.
I wasn't going to get that.
Mike Leake.
Yeah.
Every time I get one wrong, it's that question of should I have gotten this guy, should I not have? Armando Benitez, Yunel Escobar, I should have gotten. Chris Capuano and Mike Leake. I'll live without.
Yeah! Let's go!
All right. Good work, gentlemen. Wow. Okay. So when I first saw this hair, by the way, and this silhouette of him, his black silhouette before they showed, I guess it is who the players are. I never really noticed that, actually. But hard to not notice the hair. But when I saw the hair at first, I wanted to go, that's Josh Hader. But obviously Hader was not the answer. So for those of you who don't know, in RefGuess, and Jolly, let me help you out here with a better pause frame. There you go. I have been watching these, and so when you get all three of them right, then apparently you get tossed into the championship round, basically, where it's a question with multiple answers, like name all the different players that did this, and you have to name them all off. I'm going to give myself 3 minutes. I don't know how much longer these guys get typically, but we're going to be playing along with whatever Jolly's got to say here, so let's tune in and see what the question is.
Fun trivia round set up today. You have the classic champion and Max Manus, and then the newcomer and Dalton Feely. How about it? This should be fun. It is a good trivia question today.
Let's hear it.
Focusing
Let's hear
on
it.
the 2015 MLB draft. 5 of the first 10 picks in the 2015 draft became all-stars at some point in their career. Players will have 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay, there you go. Then I'll put it down to 2 minutes.
all 5 with unlimited guesses. The clock will start on their first guess. Let's see how it goes.
All right. Timer starting now. 2 minutes. 2015 MLB draft. All right. And we're just going to have to keep track of some of these, and maybe I'll write them down on this little pad of paper that I got. Literally chaos over there. I don't even know what's going on. Timer's still sitting here. So one of my guesses is, hold on, let me rip this paper off. And I'm literally just killing my own time here, and I'm stressing and I'm panicking and all these different things.
Damn.
Oh my gosh, see, I'm clicking everywhere. Minute 35 still going on the timer. So 2015 MLB draft. 5 of the first 10 picks in the draft have become all-stars at some point in their career. I think Dansby was one of the picks. So I'm going to write Dansby down. And I still have a little over a minute here. 2015. 2015 was Bregman. I'm just going to put Bregman down. We get unlimited guesses. 2015 All-Stars. First 10 picks. I got less than a minute already. Oh, man. I'm not going to be good at that. I'm not going to get all 5 of them. Pete Alonso? Was Pete Alonso a top? I'm going to go Alonso. I don't know. Think of the younger guys. Max Fried, maybe. I know he wasn't, but Fried. Dansby. I got 15 seconds here. I'm thinking in my head. 7, 6, 5. Jeremy Pena. It's not a guess. That's just my last guess. And there's my time. All right. So I got 5 guesses total. So there's no way that I got all 5 of them. There's no way. But my guesses were Dansby, and my headphones keep coming unplugged, so I apologize. Dansby, Bregman, Pete Alonso, Max Fried, Jeremy Pena. Those were all the guesses that I could have come up with in 2 minutes.
Dansby, Ian Happ, Benintendi.
Okay, so yes.
Okay. Wow.
Bregman.
Okay. So I already missed Benintendi. I missed Happ. For those of you who don't know here, by the way, I'll scoot this out of my way. Actually, I'll go here, top corner, because we know the question already. And I got Dansby. Benintendi was a 2015 draft pick. Man, he seems way older, doesn't he? I'd have put Benintendi at like 33 years old. Ian Happ. Wow.
Yes.
Okay, one of these.
So
seems
I
like
got
2 guys
Bregman
then.
too.
Guys,
Okay, so I got Dansby and I got Bregman. That's not bad.
these are all guys who like made all-star teams like relatively recently. Why am I not just firing off guesses right now? That's dumb of me. Chris Bryant?
No.
Pete Alonso.
I got nothing.
Dansby Swanson,
Correct.
Alex Bregman.
Correct.
All right, and we're stuck.
Yeah, see, I got those 2 pretty quick too.
Nope.
He was earlier. Kyle Tucker.
Yes.
That's 3.
Oh,
Okay.
Kyle Tucker.
Not Bryant. Not
Okay,
Rizzo.
so I didn't get
Red
Pete
Sox,
Alonso,
Benintendi.
didn't get
Yes.
Fried, didn't
Okay.
get Pena.
From Arkansas, remember that. Wilson Contreras, no. Baez, no. I came so close, but yet so far. As Lincoln Park once said.
Well, a fitting end to a very
Okay,
exciting
so
episode.
nobody
It is
got
a
it.
Stalemate, a draw between.
All right. I love it. All right. So technically, if you want to throw my face in there too, I was in the winner's circle as a draw because I didn't get all 5. Actually, no. They both got 4, so maybe I would have been on the outside. I only got 2 in Dansby and Bregman. Otherwise, guys, I really enjoy this type of content. Hopefully you guys did too, because that was unedited. I know it was a little bit raw. It's a little bit tough there, but it was chaos. My headphones are coming unplugged. I'm trying to click the right things. I'm trying to take notes. I'm trying to do stuff on my phone with a timer. It was a lot. I was a little bit unprepared, but I wanted it to be as raw and uncut as possible because ultimately, guys, I love this content from Jomboy. I think it's absolutely awesome, and I wanted to play along with it and obviously not do it like on my own and steal their content. So I wanted to do it right away, and I was able to guess the 3 of, who was it? Nick Markakis, Pedro Alvarez, and Mike Leake. Interestingly, too, it's funny that you would hear those 3 names and think that those guys were all top 10 draft picks because Well, Markakis had a really solid career, but neither of the other two guys were like anything to write home about with Alvarez and Leake. Both respectable big leaguers, both having kind of pop years here and there, but ultimately those aren't guys where I'm like, yeah, that guy, Pedro Alvarez was a dude. Like he never really turned into a superstar. He was an all-star once. Mike Leake never won an all-star or never got an all-star bid and won one gold glove as a pitcher. So just goes to show you guys the draft picks are interesting. But the rest of them with Dansby, Bregman, Ben Attendee, Ian Happ, and Kyle Tucker. Also weird that Kyle Tucker is the same draft as Bregman. Wow, I just thought of that. That's crazy. Because Bregman seems like he's like 3 or 4 years older. Wow, that's actually crazy. Either way, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to let me know in the comments if you guys want me to play along a little bit more. If you are a part of the Jomboy Media team and you're seeing this video, give me a shout out. Let me know because I'd love to be a part of the team. Either way, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.